Welcome to Parchment Update, an interview series from the Parchment Community Library to bring your community closer to you. I'm Karen Woodworth, Library Ambassador. Joining me today is Andrea Pacheco, Chair of Parchment's Wassailing Committee. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks, Karen. I appreciate it. This is very exciting.
Well, wassailing will be held in the City of Parchment on Wednesday, December 3rd from 6 to 8 p.m. And since wassailing began in 2005, this is the 20th anniversary year with an amazing 20 locations participating. Please talk us through all the places extending hospitality this year.
Yeah, weird coincidence that we got 20 locations this year for the 20th. Weird how it worked out, but it's very cool. So we've got quite a few new people participating and quite a few returning. So it's very exciting.
Yeah. I noticed that looking at the map. I want to say that maps are now available at the library to pick up, and I'm sure they're at other locations around town too.
Oh yeah, posted
Um,
around town. Yep.
and of course, one of the big things is that the trolley's back again. So maybe let's start with
Yeah.
that. How can people ride the trolley, and where will it take them?
Yeah, it's gonna be a big red trolley. And it's gonna be at, let's see here, 7 or 8 locations this year is where it's gonna stop, and that's throughout, the Wassling map. So it is gonna be start if you look at the map, with a blue trolley stop, on the map. So that will start and end at the Dollar Tree and Save a Lot parking lot, and then the last stop uh, on that routine is going to be the Redmond Funeral Home over on G Avenue.
Yeah, all the wassailing locations are numbered from 1 to 20 going
Yeah.
north to south, but the trolley actually runs south to north and then back south.
So the trolley is gonna run from 6 to 8 o'clock. So if your car is parked over at Dollar Tree and you are stuck over at, let's say, the Trinity Temple Church, definitely be sure to get back onto that trolley so you're not stranded. I don't want to have anybody straggling behind. Um, so let's see here. Gosh, we have a whole bunch. So 20 stops this year. Hope everybody dresses warm because weather can be, something this time of year. So last year we had thunder snow, so be ready
Oh,
for
I was trying to
anything.
forget that, yeah.
It was awful. They had to put the camel away early at the nativity scene, it was something. Um, alright, so, let's see, going down this map, we've got the Redmond Funeral Home with hot chocolate, and you can also create a remembrance ornament. The Trinity Temple Church, Harding's Market, Parchment Schools, you're going to be seeing marching carolers throughout town. I think they had 3 different stops that they did last year. So they started over at the middle school and then worked their way down to Advia. Let's see. Oh gosh, the big one this year is Lewis C. Howard Inc. So the logistics trucking company. They are going to start at 5 o'clock for festivities and then be added to the trolley stop starting at 6. This is a big one. Um, so while their first festivities start at 5 o'clock, they're going to have decorated trucks. So last year they had a parade, and that was on a Monday. So we decided to do the same night this year. So it's very cool. They're going to have carnival games, indoor inflatables, cookie decorating. They're doing a poinsettia wreath giveaway and a whole bunch more. They're going to have Slappy there from the K Wings from 6 o'clock to 7. And out in the lot, they're going to have painting one of the tractor trailers with balloons filled with washable paint. So you can chuck those water balloons at the truck. I was like, how very cool.
That sounds so fun, really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'll be doing that. Let's see. Gino's Pizza is going to be doing pizza slices, iconic cuts, Blackwater tattoos and piercings. Uh, Big B Coffee, the Parchment United Methodist Church is going to have the live nativity scene. So please note that that's not going to be the live nativity scene is not going to be at the middle school this year. That's going to be at the Methodist Church. So they will have a sign over at the middle school lot pointing everybody over to the Methodist Church this year. So they're going to have the church open. They have a new organist, and they're going to be doing caroling inside the church, and they're going to have cider donuts. And it's also going to be beautifully decorated. The Parchment Service Center is back this year. I believe they're going to have a band and food there. The Family Life Church is going to have hot chocolate and popcorn. And returning this year, and they haven't for a few years, so I was very excited to get them back. The Kalamazoo Mounted Police, they're going to have 3 or 4 horses going around town this year, so keep an eye out. Let's see, the Parchment fire truck will be parked outside of the Public Works garage with tours of the truck, treats, and fire hats for the kids. Ty Kelly State Farm Insurance, they usually have food out in front. The Fountains is going to have a vendor and craft show, and the lunchbox food truck will be out front for to purchase food. Advia and the YWCA is going to have Santa and ornaments for kids to do. I think they mentioned 2 tables for that this year. Dollar Tree is going to have cookie decorating and hot chocolate and Save a Lot. And then, of course, we've got the Parchment Community Library. The mayor will be lighting the lights up at 6 o'clock. There's the basket raffle, the holiday chocolate, cookies and hot cocoa. Um, the basket raffle going on. Gosh, what else?
We're so pleased to be the site for the holiday chocolate that the Parchment Garden Club began in 1995. So every year they offer homemade cookies and homemade hot chocolate to the community. And this is real hot chocolate made with milk, cocoa powder, and sugar. They are inside cooking it up in the kitchen all day long. And we've got musical performances here. The Parchment Community Choir, Mall City Voices, and the Kalamazoo Recorder Players. And our basket raffle is indeed in full swing. People can buy tickets for that now all the way up through the night of wassailing. And so you can come see all the different baskets and
And
quilts
they're
and things
beautiful this year. Oh my
available.
goodness.
Yeah, we have a record number of those too, I believe 20, no, I think it's 33.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
maybe I should check the figures on that, but over
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, there was a lot. Yeah, when I went in there, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, the Friends do such a nice job every year of putting that together. The raffle itself happens at 7:40 that night, but the idea is that you come in through the front door of the library, take a look at everything in there, enjoy the music, and then you pick up your cookies and your hot chocolate as you head out the back door of the library that you don't normally get to use, so that's
Yeah.
kind of a special thing, and then those beautiful holiday lights in Kindleberger Park at the back, you can
Yeah, that the
enjoy all.
garden club puts together. It's gonna be chilly, but we'll get it done.
Yeah, and the fire trucks, as you said, will be right there too,
Mhm,
so lots of stuff to
mhm.
see. Well, I know you've been organizing wassailing for several years now, and what do
Yes.
you enjoy most about wassailing?
I love, that the community comes together for this. Like, when my husband and I first moved to Parchment and I was headed home one night, there was just so many people around, just walking around on a Wednesday night, and I had no idea what it was. Until I stopped somebody and asked what was happening. They're like, "Oh, it's wassailing," as if I should know that. But it was very cool to see that just hundreds of people gather around, to share with festivities and see all the lights going on at the library. People just coming out and supporting businesses, just gathered around. It was very cool. It's very Whoville-esque.
Oh, that's such a nice way to put it. Yeah, it is just one of the most fun nights ever to see so many people, and of course, I'm usually in the library for most of it, so to see people coming in through our doors and having such a good time. Alright, well, we've covered a lot, but before we wrap up today, what else would you like us to know about parchment wassailing?
Just dress warm. You just never know what kind of elements the weather could bring. So wear layers is what I say. And just come out and have fun. Get the holiday season kicked off right.
All right. Well, once again, Parchment Wassailing is happening 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. on Wednesday, December 3rd in the city of Parchment, always the first Wednesday in December. Thank you so much for taking the time to discuss this fun event with us.
No problem. Thanks so much, Karen.